many times that I fly on an aeroplane, but when I do, I want to have a plane window. This time I was flying from Barcelona to Madrid. Spain is a beautiful country with varied landscape, sea coast, plains and mountains, and on this journey I saw a lot of it.
Recuerden tener cuidado al abrir los compartimentos superiores.
The window seat on an airplane is a pretty remarkable place. It gave me the opportunity to view the beauty of the earth from the sky. I have seen incredible, extraordinary views. The earth is wonderfully different and beautifully diversified. I see peaks, shining oceans, archipelago of clouds, green plains, mountain peaks surrounded by a blanket of clouds, snow-dusted mountains, shimmering lakes, valleys in mountains, and rivers flowing in it. The list is endless. I landed in Barcelona 3 days ago at night. I was amazed to see the illuminated sketches of light on the sleeping canvas of the world. It was awesome. The window seat shows a world that we would never otherwise see or imagine. The opportunity to see a spectacular views is like no other. It is so amazing and exciting to see changes in geography. The clouds are amazing. When the view of window is filled entirely with vast spread of clouds, I feel that I'm in heaven, in a free world without any barriers, endless, vast and beautiful. This reminds me of a beautiful poem written by Mr. Rabindranath Tagore, where the mind is without fear. Let me recite the wonderful poem before you. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic rules, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Mr. Rabindranath Tagore composed this poem in 1900, originally in Bengali. He composed our English translation himself in 1911. The poem appeared as Poem 35 in the English Gitanjali, published by the Indian Society, London in 1912. Mr. Tagore was awarded Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913, largely for this book, Gitanjali. This book is also a part of the collection from UNESCO of representative works. Mr. Tagore, through this poem, has shared his vision of what a new and awakened world would be like. The message of this poem is also applicable to our individual struggles for personal freedom and growth. This poem has influenced me deeply. The view outside the window over the clouds presents this idea of free world to me. I have always wished a world where each one of us behaved proudly and maintained their dignity. This free world will be without any barriers, not broken up into fragments by narrow walls of hatred and difference. I pray for a world which is for everyone, a heaven of total freedom, of good thoughts, good words, and good actions. I wish a world where comprehension and understanding is open to all. Knowledge in its most pure form is accessible to all. In that beautiful and charming world, there will be unity among all of us and a sense of openness in being alive. Everyone who is part of the world will hold their head high, acquire knowledge in all freedom of their choice, speak their heart clear. The acts and all of their thoughts will be a source of delight for them. We have reached Madrid. The plane is landing. Back to reality now in this original world towards immigration checks. Thank you all for being with me in this journey.
Hasta que el avión se detenga completamente y la señal.
Si us plau, continueu.